Hello, it's Jeannine. I'm back with Friday's Fitness Corner at Studios Fitness and Dance in Wellesley. We're going to work posture today. So I'm going to show you guys 3 exercises that you can do to work on your posture. You can do this stuff at home. The only added thing that I'm going to have that you may or may not have is a band or a Bosu for balance. You can always try standing on one leg if you don't have something like Bosu at home. So the first thing I'm going to do is wall slides. So I'm going to stand up against the wall, with my back to the wall, and ideally I'm going to have my heels against the wall. Natural curve to my back. I'm going to put my arms at 90 degrees. If it's too difficult for you to stand like this, you can always step your feet away and lean it that way and sort of work yourself closer to the wall to progress this. So 90 degrees. I'm going to try to keep the back of my hand, the back of my forearm, and the back of my wrists down as I slide my hands up and down, keeping my shoulders against the wall. And I'm going to do this 15 times. This looks really easy, and it's really a pain in the butt. It's not easy. You will feel this when you start doing it. 15 of these, and you'd be great. And then come down, shake it out. We've done 15. Let's just say we've done 15. Next thing we're going to do is light hand weights. This can be done with no weights. If you need to modify, you can use a light 1 or a 2. I'm going to use a 3-pound weight. You could do probably up to 5, but you know, after you get to 5, I think it's a little bit heavy. So I'm going to stand with my feet about hip width apart. My knees are soft. My belly button's pulled in. I want to make sure that my core is supported for this. We're going to do Ys. So I'm going to take the weights, thumbs up, kind of like I'm coming in for a hug. Shoulder height back down to the hips. Exhale, and lower down. Make sure your shoulders don't come up because that's upper traps trying to think they can get this job done. We want to work the delts and not get those upper traps engaged. So I'm going to do 8 of these. Then we're going to do T's. I'm going to start with my palms facing my thighs, and I'm going to lift. Arms up, shoulder height, and then slowly lower back down. Keep the shoulders down again here. And slow up, slow and down, right? Control the whole time. Up and down 8 times. Now the last one we're going to do are the eyes. The arms are going to come forward. So when my arms come forward, that's where I'm going to feel the most pull on my low back. So I want to be careful and really make sure that I'm engaged in that core to make sure that I don't lean forward and pull on the low back. So then we're going to do 8 like this. All right? So we come again, no higher than shoulder height. Shoulders stay down. If you note your shoulders are rising up into your ears, you're compensating. You don't want to do that. So you want 8 in these 3 positions. Next, we're going to do Openups. I'm going to take my band. So this is a thicker looking band, but it actually has a light tension to it. If you're going to go to the store, this is a great thing to have for at home. If you travel, it takes up no space in a bag. You can take it anywhere you go and then you're always prepared. I would always get 2 different kinds of bands for home exercise. You want to get a lighter band for stuff like we're going to do today, and then a heavier band for different exercises, which we'll cover on another week. Different Fridays Fitness Corner. So for this, I'm going to start with my arms forward and my thumbs up. I want to make sure that my palms don't turn towards the floor because that's going to internally rotate and I don't want my shoulders to eventually be like that, so we're trying to open up. So I'm going to open from here, get a little connection with the chest and the band, and slowly release, and open again, and slowly release. Now, if this is a little too tough, you can always widen your grip to start, right? Makes it a little bit easier, and to make it progress, you just put the hands closer together again, just like that, and with control. Now, let's add a balance component. I'm at home, I don't have anything like a Bosu. You could always do it just standing on one leg. You could add a knee lift, something like that. Why not? Make sure you get both sides. Up and down, why not? One thing I want you to think about, I see this a lot. The arms come in and then they stretch and then they come in and then they come. No, I want to make sure that my levers are long through the whole movement. So I call this zombie arm reach because if a zombie was chasing you, they're not going to chase you like this. Be like, I'm going to get you. They're going to have their arms all the way long and they're going to really reach. So that's what I want. I call it a zombie arm. So zombie arm reach. I'm going to add the Bosu. I'm going to stand up on here because I can. I have it here at the gym and I love Bosus. I have a couple at home. And I'm going to do the same thing. And now I'm just working stabilization through the whole body, through the spine, the knees, hips, the ankles, getting a lot more work done while I'm doing my posture. Beautiful. A couple more. Exhale. Good. Last one. Beautiful. Step off and posture. Have a good week, guys. See you next Friday. Friday's Fitness Corner with Jeannine. See ya.